Hi, today is February 1st, 2026, the year of our Lord. It is a full moon in Leo, and I'm going to say a few things about it. I often have difficulty writing or talking or making videos about anything because, as an amazing quote summed it up recently, I was going to write something or say something, but everything's connected to everything else, and I don't have time to get into all that right now. And I really felt that because it's so hard to just say a little part about the full moon in Leo. I'm going to start talking, and then it's going to turn into 3 hours, or that won't be enough either. But anyway, here we are. I'm already a minute in, see? Okay, full moon in Leo. Leo is a sign often attached to ideas of self expression. Um, Leo likes to be the center of attention in a lot of modern standard cookbook astrology. Um, and that is definitely not all there is to it, but it is a fun place to explore. So, on during Leo season or during a Leo full moon, which happens within Aquarius season, I often see that it is a time that it makes sense. I had a little birdie friend to center yourself and celebrate yourself. That it's okay to be seen. Hi. Leo is a sign associated with standing out and being center stage, but you can't stand out from a crowd or be center stage when there's no one else there. You can't do that alone. Leo historically is a sign also associated with leadership in its own way and like royalty. You can't be royal without, you know, the collective to rule or be a leader without anybody to lead. You can't be center stage without other people around you to center you. The sun would be lonely without the planets to circle it. Whereas the opposite sign, Aquarius, and opposite signs are not really so much opposites as different ends of a pole. It's still a pole, still the same pole. So Aquarius often gets associated with the collective and like the greater world neighborhood, but also with individualism. So Leo gets talked about as being somebody that likes to stand out from the crowd and kind of flamboyant and colorful, and but they still want to be a part of the crowd. They don't want to be. They're not. They wouldn't at all. The sign of Leo as an archetype wouldn't want to be ostracized from the crowd. They still really want to be with the crowd. Whereas Aquarius gets more of the I am different from all of you, and I don't know about the rest of you, and kind of more comfortable with being alone or on the outskirts of that society. I like to think of Aquarius as pillars of society, as a fixed sign. Pillars are pretty fixed. They hold up buildings. So, metaphorically, here we would be people that hold up society from its outskirts, though. Sometimes there are pillars in the middle, sure, but definitely need pillars on the outer edges of whatever it's supporting. And that's kind of supported by texts that talk about the deacons of astrology, deacons of Aquarius, which, for those that don't know, the deacons split up the zodiac into 36 sections instead of 12. So each sign gets 3 sections. And it speaks of Aquarius as kind of outsiders, but not completely ostracized from society, just kind of on the outskirts, one toe in and one toe out. Whereas Pisces, they're gone as an archetype. They're in the outer worlds, beyond the gates of the city. Um, so when we have a Leo full moon, of course, we have the sun in Aquarius. We got a lot in Aquarius right now that the moon is opposing. Both signs get into this desire to stand out, whether you're standing out in the middle of the crowd or standing out literally on the outskirts. So I just want to invite you to celebrate what makes you stand out, and whether you like to do that from the center with the spotlight on you or from the outskirts looking in. And to remember that you are also that which you are not. I know that's a deep one. Take a second there. You are also that which you are not. But also, this idea that is my favorite idea that is going to come up over and over and over again anytime I open my mouth, that we are the universe experiencing itself from the place called here and now, and that all of our experiences don't belong to us. They belong to the divine. We belong to the divine, and we are the universe, or we are God experiencing itself from the place called here and now. So whatever we're going through, wherever we're at, let's give it to the divine and let's celebrate it. Even if it's hard, I'm not, everything's connected to everything else and I could keep going on and on and on, but let's just leave it there. Celebrate yourself and don't be afraid to shine and stand out, and recognize that, like the archetype of Leo and the sun, that maybe sometimes it's your job to bring sunshine to the world around you.